Heidi, and it's Tuesday, which means tips and tricks for teachers. We're going to continue talking about how we can find character, because so often our students say, I don't know where to start. So we're going to look at how we can use ordinary objects and animals to inspire characters. And all we need are adjectives. So, for example, here is a telephone. If I were going to think of some adjectives to describe this telephone, what would I say? I could say that it's gray. I could say that I speak into it. I could say that it's full of information. I could say that it's a rectangle. I could say that it has a shiny face. And then, if I look at my list of adjectives, I can pick out from them and create a character. Something that's full of information and has a shiny face. Her name is Mrs. Smith, and she's the librarian. And every time I have a question, I go to her and she spouts off whatever it is I need to know. And it's very warm in the library, so that's why her face is always so shiny. See, I didn't know where to start, and then suddenly I had an idea just by looking at an ordinary object. You can try this in your classroom. Pick out an ordinary object. A clock, for example. And then every student in the room can give one adjective or one short description about that object. And then you have a class group of adjectives, and then you can pick from them and ask your students to create characters. And guess what? You'll come up with a lot of different characters, all based on the same adjectives. That's a great way of saying that we're all different and we all come up with our own ideas, and every idea is worth celebrating. And that's very exciting about this creative writing process. You do the same thing with animals. For example, let's say you have a bear or a cat or a dog. And again, what characteristics does that animal have? Let's take a cat, for example. A cat is like, rawr. A cat likes to be independent. A cat has sharp claws. And what kind of a character might we create? How about a teenager who always wanted their way and had a little bit of sharp claws because they were always nasty, but inside there was a warm heart. Anything can happen. So try playing with animals, try playing with ordinary objects, and see what kinds of characters you can come up with. Tomorrow, I'm going to introduce you to a special character based on a Mother Goose called Mother Bruce. So stay tuned, turn in tomorrow, and we'll see you next week on Tips and Tricks for Teachers. Thanks.